Well, very good afternoon, people. We've got any football fans here? Any football fans? I'm going to reveal to you who is the greatest ever substitute ever in football. All right, who's the greatest substitute ever in football? Any football fans? Any football fans today? I've got to reveal who's the greatest substitute ever in football. Now, a lot of people will think it's this man here, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Okay, but it's not. He actually comes in at number 6 on our list. I know he's probably scored the most important goals ever off the bench as a substitute. He famously came off the bench, didn't he, in the European Cup final in 1999 and scored the winner when United beat Bayern Munich to win the European Cup in the very, very last minute. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? So, but he might have the best goals per ratio, minutes per ratio, but he comes in at number 6 with 17 goals. This fella, anybody recognise him? He's got one more than him, so he's a slightly better substitute. Anybody recognise who that is? No? That is David Fairclough. He's the original super sub. Alright, so he's going to go in there at number 5. He's got one more, he's got 18 goals, but there's someone better than him. The better substitute than him. And it's this fella. Anybody recognise him? Javier Hernandez. Chikorito, they called him, which means Little Pete. He got 19 goals off the bench. So another United player there. That's my team, Man United. Also support Wigan as well, Wigan, so don't storm me. Do love Wigan. So he's got 19. So we got 17, 18, 19. Who's weighing in on our top row at number 3? Well, it's this fella. Anybody recognise him? There's a real winner there. He's got the World Cup in his arms, hasn't he? For France. He played for Arsenal and Chelsea. You recognise him? No? You recognise him, sir? Oliver Giroud. Oliver Giroud. He got 21 goals off the bench. So he weighs in at number 3. But there's someone even better than him. Better substitute than him. So who is the greatest substitute in the world ever? That's what we're asking today. Well, how about this fella? He got 24 goals coming off the bench. And his name is Jermaine Defoe. He's got the worst goals per game ratio out of all of them, but he's got the most goals off the bench. 24 goals off the bench. And here he is, holding up the league trophy for Rangers in Scotland. But there's an even better substitute than even Jermaine Defoe. Anybody know who it is? Anybody see where I'm going with this? It is, of course, Jesus. The greatest substitute ever. Now, what are you thinking? You're thinking, hang on, I don't remember Jesus pulling on a pair of boots and starting to play football and scoring any goals. Well, he did create a great victory one day. And he was the greatest substitute ever. Do you know why? Because what is a substitute? It's someone who takes our place, isn't it? If you're playing football, you take the field of play and you go in place of someone who comes off. You start playing instead of them. Well, Jesus took our place. That makes him the greatest substitute ever. Do you know where he took his place? You know where he took our place? He took our place on the cross. You see, that cross was meant for us. That's where we were supposed to be punished for all the wrong things that we've done. But instead, he got punished for all the wrong things that we've done. He didn't deserve to be punished because Jesus hadn't done anything at all. So he was a substitute in place of us. He was paying for our sin on the cross. He who knew no sin became sin for us that we might achieve the righteousness of God. And anyone puts their trust in that substitute will gain an eternal victory for God. I hope you come to him today, and I hope you learn of the greatest substitute ever, the one who took our place on the cross and died so that we might be forgiven.